Okay, I believe we are going live, and this is the Reinventing the Tattoo Network. My name is Gabe Ripley, and I'm the host of actually the TattooNOW show, which is from 1 to, well, starts at 1 o'clock Eastern every Wednesday. This is Guy Aitchison's Reinventing the Tattoo Network, where artists, collectors, apprentices, the curious are encouraged to join in these live streams, to inspire each other and to create better art and tattoos together. I am hammering away on the new Reinventing the Tattoo Evolution enrollment period. The course, this is the second time that there's an enrollment. I'm going to do a screen share and kind of show off what is going on. And then I'm going to get right back to it. I do have some guests lined up and some sponsors, which is fun, but like I said, I'm actually working really hard on it, so I don't have one for today. But boom, here we go. The this is reinventingthetattoo.com. If you click up here on courses, then it'll explain the different, well, first explains a little bit about the history, and then the 3 different ways that you can experience reinventing the tattoo. Actually, Sandy, if you click this video, we'll do a good job of explaining it. What I'm here to talk about today really is this evolution course. It's the $50 a month or $49 a month course, and it's basically a guided class with Guy Aitchison and the Reinventing the Tattoo crew. This is the second time that we went through this for this unique experience. It's the first time that Guy, and it's over 2 decades, has everything structured on a weekly schedule. So everyone that has ever read the book or watched any of the videos, you can imagine what it would be like to have a full year of weekly lessons guided with Guy Aitchison. And it was a slam and hit. It was awesome. The response was overwhelming. It was February, was the first enrollment period. And we have to limit how many people can sign up for this next session. So it's only 50 artists. And you see here, this is the evolution. We explain it here, how it's 48 weeks. The next trimester will start in 12 days. You should sign up now, though. Again, it's limited, and this isn't an artificial limitation. This is just Guy wants to make sure that he's able to pay attention to everybody. You will have immediate access to the orientation course. So that includes like a foundational webinar and warm-up exercises, a pre-course tattoo or art challenge. Now, here's kind of some of the really special things. During orientation, there's a personalized goal and strategy session and critique session. So you send in 3 pictures of your tattoos or art, Guy's in a priority you're working on. Guy's going to pick one of those images to critique, understanding where your goals are. And yeah, so he can get through. Again, it's a lot of people to get through, but on the other hand, it's amazing. And yeah, it's out of control anyway. I mean, that alone is worth a whole year's worth of the fees. And then a Reinventing the Tattoo thumbnail sketchbook. So there is a shipping charge for the first month, and we will ship out one of these sketchbooks. Well, mine's a little bit beat up because I've been using it so much, but you can see it's pretty cool. And this QR code is going to beam you right over to the sketchbook forum, so you could update your sketches. They're meant for thumbnails. And then, yeah, then each Tuesday, there will be lessons released, and you can see here as I scroll down, week 1, this is pretty crazy. Week 2, there's 48 weeks here, and the trimesters repeat. So people that, I mean, you basically take it forever. It's like going to the dojo. Every trimester, the themes will repeat. There will be new advanced lessons that are unlocked. So if you take it the 2nd and 3rd time, you'll have more lessons, but you'll see this is crazy. You can just keep scrolling down and you'll see all the weeks. Now, you don't need to do every single exercise here. Obviously, this is, very comprehensive, but this is where you can pick and choose to suit your needs. And yeah, it's exciting to watch people go through it together. And as you can imagine, the camaraderie that people can get by going through some of these learning experiences together for a weekend, people are picking up now because they get together once a week, and you don't have to zoom in, but you could and should zoom in. And well, in any event, that is what I am working feverishly on. Then, well, I guess actually the other course that I've been working on is the business course. So I might as well show it off here real quick. And I'm setting up the schedule starting, I think it's next Wednesday, where we will go through Reinventing the Tattoo business. This purchase is a one-time purchase, and you get all of these webinars. It's a tremendous amount. It's basically every webinar that I've done, and I am coming through and I am doing some editing so that those future courses that we're working on, where there's a benefit that's using all of the different tools. And yeah, it's people keep signing up, so I can't be thankful enough. And I will be working feverishly at editing. That's one of the things that I'm actually working on. So no guests today. Oh, Lauren's here. Let me admit Lauren here. And hey, Lauren. Oh, I've got you on the audio, but not the video. We are streaming out. So, but we only have like another minute or two of streaming out live. So I just want to catch up and, well, you know what, Lauren, I'll just catch up with you. Speaking of some business planning, let me catch up with you offline. And
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. How are you? Okay. Well, thanks for beaming in and being a pretty good motivator. The project that we were working on is the benefit, so that we can coordinate with the crew. So we haven't been working on it much in the last week. We had Hell City, and then previously we had Nick Baxter on as a guest. But what I'm looking forward to is, as soon as we're done with this quick live stream, maybe we could do a little bit of planning on some of those dates and then get it all up online, so it's all official. But
yeah, I was just talking about it with a friend, an artist that works at the same complex that I'm at, and it kind of rekindled that love I have for the project. And it, in and of itself, sounds really cool. It's a passion project for me, but it also at the same time, it's definitely educational, where I can see how to put these things together and how it works.
I'm pretty excited. There was on Russ's new forum, there was a question about defining success. And so, as I always reflect upon it, it's always a good time. I try to do it regularly anyways. But yeah, the benefits are a way to give back. And really, I do define success in this case by how much I can afford to give back. And so recently we did the drunk critique benefit, and then I wish I had it open. I've got the Robert Hernandez. We auctioned off a painting, and now I have the prints. And tomorrow, surprise for anybody that's been following this, I'm going down to New York, and he's going to sign the prints.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to reinventingthetattoo.com/Ukraine, I guess might as well as do it while we're streaming here. Excuse me. But yeah, they're going to be signed prints. So www.
That's cool.
Reinventing. Now, what have you been up to? UK. All right.
Me, I've been doing all sorts of stuff. I'm, Hell City was great. It was awesome to kind of have two different perspectives. We went in as a vendor, as hosting several artists. So it was cool to meet people on that. And then on the back end with some of the stuff that we got to do, thanks for setting it up, like the Tattoo Weekly. That interview that Fawn and Russ did was really cool. So we're kind of like recovering from that and keeping up with everybody we met. And then we are releasing a brand new ink set this week and next. So that's been kind of a big project for us.
Awesome.
And yeah, getting ready to go to Indianapolis next weekend, which it's cool. Like we talk about the connections that Reinventing has all the time. And I met Conan Lee, who is the founder of Tattoo Release Forms app and a wonderful artist all around. He invited me to stay with them in Indianapolis. So I'm excited. Him and his wife are great, but just another connection that I thought was unique. Met him originally at the Red Tree Live event.
Yeah, nice. Oh man, I remember meeting Conan one of the very first Hell Cities, I believe. He had just gotten a Joshua Carlin tattoo, Conan had. And this must have been forever ago. I was just starting, TattooNOW, probably one of the first 1, 2, or 3 Hell Cities. But he's great. I do have the so back to the benefit real quick. I'm clicking share. And this is just a regular Google window, but I typed in reinventingthetattoo.com/Ukraine, and then click go, and it's going to beam me right here to this to the folder. the Robert Hernandez Ukraine benefit. It's $100 plus shipping. It's fucking incredibly inexpensive for the price. I think we keep $20. 80% goes to the United Help Ukraine. It goes to people who are in trouble over there, and then 20% is going to go to reprinting the more prints. And yeah, so, and the first run, the first 10, I'm going, like I said, I'm going down there to get signed, and there are a couple left, so that if people purchase them, then yeah, they'll get signed copies. So pretty excited about that. Voila. And then now you were talking about releasing an ink set. I want to talk a little bit more about that and how people can find out more info.
Sure, that would be fun to do. So we've been working with an artist, Tobias Augustini, for close to 2 years in terms of creating a harmonious set that he.
Could you fire up
Sure.
the screen share?
So the concept here was to make something that isn't just different by how it's labeled. It's actually compositionally, formulation, it's completely different. So the concept started with some opaque grays, but he didn't like in his work the green undertones. So we tweaked a formula for several months and started with that. And then we said, well, we'd actually like a blacker black. How black is the blackest black? So we spent several months figuring out what the darkest would be, and kind of at the same time making it harmonious with the opaque grays that he created. Then it kind of came down to his wash set, like a white wash or a gray wash set that we ended up tweaking with that super black and created a new black base for these, what we call platinum washes. And in the end, the effect is, like I said, and I've been saying, harmonious. So you get a really, really dark, yet beautiful, soft heel, which is really cool. So it's something that we've been working on in the back end a lot. And now, as of June 6th, I thought it would be cool to release it on 6/6. As you can kind of see here, really, really dark, like I was saying.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, one of my favorites here. So some of this is healed and some of it's fresh, but in some of these areas here, you're going to see like this ultra black. And us being based in LA, we chose to call it Black Mamba.
Yeah, that's great.
So he's been and it's cool because when I first met Tobias,
put on the raven there, bird.
One of his biggest inspirations in the tattoo world was Guy Aitchison. So it's kind of cool how things come full circle, and he's really impressed with the whole curriculum and everything.
Awesome. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is the one thing that's tough is you only get one set of skin, huh?
This is one of my favorites as well. While it's loading, it's a giant back piece that I used several bits of this piece, but you can see at the top how dark and yet harmonious it heals, with the undertones not being that green or even blue.
Yeah. Never a dull moment in tattoo world. Always.
Yeah, it's my thing is like, I like, if you're gonna do something, do it your own way. Don't copy, just be you, be original, and see where it takes you. And that's definitely what we try to do with this set.
Awesome. Okay, well let's end the public part of this because what I want to do is set some dates up with I think it was like every other week, so that we could hammer out this benefit. We had some pretty good ideas to start with. Yeah, and like I said, I got a couple more. So, and people keep signing up to this business class. I want to make sure that we deliver. One of my main tenets really is to help when I'm doing this consulting is to help clients create the best experience they can, for their team and for their ultimately for their customers and clients. And I realize that I've been maybe not feeling horribly because we do ultimately deliver on that class. There's so much value in the class, but like I need to slow down and take the time to welcome people, ask them their goals, have them set up. Well, like I said, we need to talk about it. So well, let's end this for the public part and catch up over the phone.
All right. Sounds great.
Awesome. Thanks again for hopping on last minute and for chatting it up your inks. It is really exciting. I just have to say, I don't give a fuck what anybody uses because I don't tattoo, and I just watch everybody. But the people that have tried out, many of the people, I don't know how many people have tried it out, but it's great to see how many are really truly switching over. They really dig the inks. So it's to not only to help you guys get the word out, but it feels great because, like I said, people are truly authentically digging it. So that's cool. Awesome. Well, we'll catch